All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about why we require a pre-approval for all buyers before we'll take them out. Number one reason is we need to know what you can afford. That's super important. We get a ton of phone calls every day, and buyers call us and say, hey, I want to see 123 Main Street. And most agents, especially new agents or inexperienced agents, will just get up, run, take them out, show them the property, no pre-approval. But the reason why we won't is just because we know better. When you know better, you do better. So basically the reason why we require it is because if we take you out to see that property and you fall in love with it and you want to make an offer, one, you need the pre-approval to submit the offer. But more importantly, you need to qualify. So we take you out, see the property, you call us back 2 days later, I want to make an offer, but my bank said that I have a ding on my credit report or my debt to income is off. So guess what we did? We just wasted our time and your time. So we require that no matter who we take out, we have to have a pre-approval. It's super important for you as the buyer to go out into this market, especially in a hot market, strong and ready to buy, ready, willing, and able to buy. So we're gonna introduce you to some of our lenders, or you can use your own lender. A lot of people like to use their own bank, and that's perfectly fine. But one other thing that's important about that pre-approval is it tells us what your purchasing power is. It also tells you what your payment's going to be. A lot of people have questions about that. Like, well, they ask us as agents, well, if I bought a $300,000 house and I put 20% down, what would my payment be? We don't know. I don't know your credit. I don't know how much cash you have. I don't know anything about your debt. So these are all important things you need to speak with your lender. As agents, we don't need to know what your credit score is, how much money you have in the bank, how much down payments you have. We don't need to know any of that. As agents, we act as the referee between you and your lender, just like we act as the referee between you and your attorney, the inspector, title company, and whoever else gets involved with contractors, and the other agent. So make sure you guys go out and get your pre-approval. We're not asking you to go out and get a pre-approval just because. If you're a serious buyer, you need to have your pre-approval before we can take you out to show you property. During COVID, a lot of sellers actually wanted to make sure that buyers were pre-approved before they came into their house. And the reason why is because if it's a good looking property, typically a lot of people just spend their weekend going to open houses. That's where you go without a pre-approval. But if you don't have a pre-approval, most sellers don't want you in their house because they want to make sure that you're a serious buyer, that you're not just coming to look at their property, especially during a pandemic. Now that the pandemic is over, we're going to stick to our guns, do the same thing. We just require a pre-approval. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. We're not going to ever take anyone out without a pre-approval. It's to protect you, protect us, our time, effort, energy, and resources. So if you have questions about getting pre-approved, reach out to us. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, definitely subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram. We have so much more information we want to share with you guys. Thank you so much.